lot of brands in the market. An example of mineral water. How do you buy mineral water? Have you heard anything saying that, okay, I want 1 liter mineral water? Hardly 1%.
You should tell Bisleri kind.
Normally people just ask for Bisleri.
Good company, paying better, but why people are leaving? What is the reason for that?
People connect it to, again, the compensation. That is not the thing. If at all they are just doing, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just tick the box and going home, then you are also stagnant, they are also stagnant. I have seen a lot of leaders who have a lot of creativity, who can create more value, but still they don't do.
What do you mean by like a chicken and a fish, right?
Who is really contributing to the organization's success? Who is really just making noise for laying an egg? I just connected it into an analogy.
But don't you think that when you have an expectation with the team, you going to block their ideas or the creativity, what you expect from them?
First thing is believe in yourself. You are the person to make difference, not anybody, not your mentor, colleagues, organization, anything. Believe in yourself. You can do, you can perform, you can do better every day.
Hello everyone, welcome to the episode 34, the Leader Speak podcast. Today we have a person who have more than 2 decades of experience in HR, and he started from scratch and he became one of the director HR of one of the well-known company. And he worked with multiple organizations. He built so many second line leader, and he empower others to help their growth in their life. And he is more active in social media, especially LinkedIn. And recent one of the article has gone viral, and I'm big fan of him because he puts so much of value to the employee or people's or HR related topics, and it inspires me to do my bit in my social media. Let's dive in to the conversation with Mahantesh. Thank you so much for coming, Mahantesh sir.
Pleasure.
This is our 34 episode, and I know how much time I follow with you to come here. And thank you so much. I know you're a busy person. Thank you so much for coming here. There. Before starting a podcast, like I want to know, especially my audience to know, like your family background, personal story, like where you born, about your education, what you doing like before coming to Bangalore.
Yeah, great. Thanks for doing great follow-up, Basaraj.
Thank you.
It's been like, I was going through your podcast, a lot of leadership stories, basically. It truly inspires a lot, okay? It gives a lot of, different perspective to the young HR leaders.
Thank you.
And again, it gives a lot of, different antennas to connect.
Okay.
Where people think differently and try to do something differently, and how they have came and reached to that great level. Their achievements are truly inspiring. Coming to my background, I am basically from North Karnataka, the way where you hail from. Okay.
Okay.
And my family, my father, my brother, everybody stays there only. Okay. I'm from a rural background. I did my basic education, schooling, everything in Dharwad.
Okay.
Which is Vidyakashi, you know
Okay.
very well. And I did my initial professional career in Dharwad itself. I spent almost 6 to 7 years in Dharwad. And I reached some extent to recognize myself as a professional being in my native.
Okay.
Then I moved to Bangalore. It's been 1.5 decade now working at various organizations. I work with German MNC, US MNCs. I work with almost APAC countries where I contributed so far. Okay, you know very well.
Yeah.
And coming to my family, my father is basically a farmer who has
Oh.
helped me to reach to this level, my backbone.
Great.
And my parents, my well-wishers, now I've been taken care of my lovely wife and my son.
Okay.
I'm settled in Bangalore now, and so far with the God grace, and doing good, and
Super.
continue to contribute to the society and my profession.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you are more than 2 decades of experience, right? And before you, there are 33 guests in my podcast.
Okay.
And this is my favorite question because every person has a different story why they choose as a HR profession. And definitely, I know that you also something to talk about that one. Can you let me know why you choose as a HR? Like?
Yeah, this is again a great question for me whenever I go for an interview.
Okay.
Because I'm an engineering grad. Okay, I did my engineering basically.
Okay.
Then my first company, Tata Motors. I'm proud to be in Tata Motors, and they gave me an opportunity. In
Dharwad only.
Yeah. They gave me an opportunity to work in HR. Okay, because Tata has got that culture. Initially, when I joined Tata Motors, I happened to work with my first manager who was a MTech grad. He did his masters in mechanical engineering. Then they molded me to take care of HR aspects. I started my career in L&D and then moved to employees and labor relations, many things. Okay. Then parallelly, I was having an interest to work for people because I was having that aspirations to work under people, with people, and contribute to the people, which made me to elevate myself and apt for HR aspects. Then I did my masters. I went to XLRI, did something around it. Then that made me to take this path, and today I'm here as a HR representative.
Acha, you after engineering, the technical background, you join as a HR only, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay,
I started HR associate initially.
Okay.
That those were the time associate HR. Then I moved to L&D, leading L&D function initially. My favorite subject initially I used to talk more on L&D, and then I moved to employee engagement, and then I moved to IR. Then one point of time, after a few years, I was leading a plant HR role. That made me to get into HR, and I'm proud being in an HR.
But what made you to choose? Like you told technical, right?
Yeah.
You forcibly went with the HR department, or someone who told no, you can try here? Okay.
No, nothing. It's not force fit.
Okay.
It's my, I think, wish.
Okay.
Because initially, you remember there were a lot of courses which we can apt as an elective in our graduation. And one of my well-wisher, one of my friend was doing an MBA.
Okay.
Me and he used to stay in one room. Okay.
Acha. Okay,
we used to study together, and then I got some interest. The subjects he was learning, like organization behavior, all those things made me to think differently. And I felt, okay, this is a great subject to opt for. Then I opted electives under management, and then that made me to choose HR path. Then the destiny was great. Then that took me to the HR itself.
Okay. Normally, see, you are from background of a technical, and I know a couple of people who they want to be in HR initial stage, like that's why they done MSW or MBA in HR, and they join the company. Okay.
Yeah.
How is this different from as a technical person when you join without background of the HR anything?
Yeah.
No subject, I'm talking academy wise. You don't have that kind of experience as academy, but some people have a MSW or MBA in HR and they want to come. What is the difference? What are the challenges you face initially? Like,
see, there are a couple of challenges I really face, like the engagement. Okay, if at all you going as a technical guy, and then the guy coming as a management background,
correct.
You cannot engage that greater extent, which
The alignment may not be missing.
that will not be there. But you have to prove yourself. You are there as a HR. You have to contribute. Once you start contributing, once you start creating value, definitely people start accepting. That will make you to be more comfortable, which has helped me. And again, the mentors, the great mentors who supported me so far, they will help you to shape yourself, to adjust and assimilate to the HR expectation. Definitely that will help us to contribute. That is the only difference. Okay.
Achha.
Apart from this, there is no big difference.
Okay.
And again, we should not think HR is different, technical is different. Everything is required. Now, if you go to a plant perspective or any manufacturing organization, we do call supervisor is your HR. For employees, your supervisor is your HR, your supervisor is your finance, your supervisor is everything for you. Okay, because supervisor is a technical guy who has just done his the mechanical engineering or diploma. That is how people management is not something different. It is there in our DNA itself. Okay, and then again, you should have that will to connect to people. You should have that will. You should create those experience to the people that will help you to become more great professional as HR. And again, not only HR, great coach, great mentor, great supervisor.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, because you are in 20 years experience in HR and you work multiple organizations, as I know, and almost all manufacturing industries only. And any organization, people and versus profit is very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay, and normally we tell people is our asset. Okay, but according to me, it's not true. It's basically they focus on more target oriented. Okay.
Yeah.
Based on your experience of 20 years, how do you understand? Like, is it true or it's like how you want to balance basically profit and people?
Yeah. Ultimately, any organization, not only manufacturing, you take any small scale or medium or mega industries, we are here to create some profit because there is an investment. There is a investment of time, effort, everything. Okay, who create that profit? Who is responsible to create that revenue for the organization? The people who are
Absolutely.
really an asset of an organization. If at all you take care of your people, no need to worry about your number. If you go behind number, then your people suffer. That's going to be very short term. Okay, you may get a quick response, quick results, good numbers, everything, but how your people are going, how your organization is suffering under various ups and downs, how your people are really feeling that impact at various stages, that matters a lot. That's why the organization who really invest on people don't worry about the number will be taken care if you are taken care of your people. That's why we have to invest on people. We have to take care of our people. Equally, we should not go beyond our limit. Okay, if at all I am a car manufacturer, I have that capability to invest on people, I can. If at all I'm a screw manufacturer, it's going to be different. We should have that right comparison, right expectation set on people. Then people are taken care means your numbers are taken care. No need to worry on the profit. Equally, we have to connect people to the organization expectation. Most of the time we will not bring people to the expected level because leaders go on numbers, people think something different, then there is no correlation, will end up in some conflicts. That's why if at all you are a profit organization, you can just take any example in the market. The organization is doing a good or creating more revenue, making a lot of profits. You just look at the other side of the organization, the people are good.
Achha, you mean to say that they focus more on investing on people?
Exactly. They are investing on people, they're creating great experience on the people.
What do you mean by investment on people? Can you help me? Can you elaborate a couple of pointers that okay, normal these kind of companies work on? Because I need to understand. When
Yeah.
you talk invest on people, maybe I understand. One of the things maybe L&D.
Yeah.
Apart from that, anything else?
See, I have different definition.
Okay.
When it comes to taking care of your people. Okay, normally I have uh, said this in many forums. I keep on sharing it to my colleagues and whenever I talk to leaders. Investing on people is not only just paying them competitive salary.
Okay.
It's not something money will not make them comfortable or make them to contribute more. How you are engaging him in an organization, that's very very important from the day one to the day last.
To the date of joining.
From the day one to the day
like,
last.
Okay.
Most of the time organization fail
Correct.
to take care of an employee, to engage him in an organization. And I always ensure that employee is taken care in an organization. If at all you say employee join with a great expectation, great aspiration to an organization, if he is not been taken care, then he will lose his hope. He will lose his energy. Even though he has got great experience, great qualification, great exposure, he will not contribute. Okay, that's why investment on people is how you engage him from the day one. Are you really making him roles, responsibility, and expectation clear? Is he really engaged with those? Is he having his doubts clarified day in day out with his supervisors? How his first 90 days and has went in an organization?
That's very critical, right? The first
very
90 days.
very
Yeah.
important. And how he's been receiving feedback from his supervisors, his peers, his mentors, how he's really contributing, creating value, and how he is happy with that approach. That makes all the difference. The first 6 months, if at all you are engaging employee with right expectation, with right coaching, right mentoring, with the values of the organization, he'll be like your like
Asset.
moon train.
Yeah, yeah.
No need to worry at all. You just fuel it, it will reach its destination. That is how each employees are very very important. Most of the time we do take care of only our critical and core employees. We leave others. If at all a single person in an organization, if at all security you take from the gate itself, if security is not there means we cannot run the organization.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Is also very very important. That's so from security to the CEO, everybody is an employee for the organization. How are they contributing to their role, even the small role or bigger role or a mid management role? The expectation, setting the expectation, engaging them, investing on them, coaching them, mentoring them, that makes all the difference. That is how the investment on employee people If you are clear, then no need to worry on the number. Numbers will be taken care.
Okay.
Because you are creating that belongingness towards an organization, and people should be ready enough to take any challenges. There should not be a noise of no. They should always come front and say, yes, I'm ready for this, I'm capable enough to do this. When they will say, when they are engaged properly, when they've been taken care properly in terms of the expectations.
Okay.
Normally we tend to fall into a confusion saying that, oh, he has not been paid competitive salary, he has not been promoted, he's XYZ reasons we tend to take. That's not the true. True reality is how he's been engaged.
Okay.
And how he has been taken care from day one to day last. That is how the employee engagement. It's
Yeah,
not something to celebrate his birthday.
Correct.
Nobody's, nowadays you see, like, we get thousands of messages on our birthday celebration.
Correct.
Okay, that's different, game itself, and that is how employee engagement is now turning into a different phase. That's how the investment is very important on people.
Got it. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, when you talk about these things, like, then why people leave good companies now? What is the reason for that? I know what you're telling, I understand, but
Yes.
I know so many stories are there. Good company paying better, but why people are leaving companies?
See, that's how, the generation now is completely different. If you see, like, our generation, when we started working for an organization, and after decades, again, new generation comes in, and now then completely Gen Z is into an operations and various roles. Why people do leave an organization is a question mark. Okay, but I can share some of my thoughts around it based on my experience. See, people who are having a great aspiration, like, if at all they want to do something differently, they want to, aspire something differently which is not there in the current organization, they tend to always look for an opportunities. Okay, that is one of the reasons which I have seen.
Maybe, okay.
And second reason I have seen, where some of the organizations, you see, like, I have written somewhere in my LinkedIn itself, like, white hair syndrome. Like, a lot of the senior positions or the top positions have been, occupied by our great senior leaders who are there from 20-30 years. Okay, and again, what happens now, people who are having an aspirations, they tend to grow, they tend to do something, they have blocked itself there itself. Okay,
Got it.
then they tend to look for opportunity for their growth. And most of the time, as we discussed in now previously, the investment on people, where it is missing. For example, now people want to learn something, do something, there is no support, there is no right coaching or mentoring, then they look for a better organization where they can get all those things. Okay, and again, myth here is people connect it to, again, the compensation. That is not the thing.
So, may not be true, that one.
That may not be true, and true not at all. I have seen many cases. People look for better perspective, and where they can contribute and they can challenge themselves, they can grow themselves. That is where the good people live.
Got it.
And there are organizations always give us an opportunity to people who are really contributing. They'll take care of them. But sometimes they tend to, retain people. Why they'll not stop people going out of the organization is because they don't invest properly. They don't take their time to engage their people at the right time.
Okay. As you mentioned, like, who have already 20-30 years of experience, they block the things, right? Is it happening in all kind of organization, or only particular because they feel like top leaders, they feeling okay and maybe insecure because we reached that stage now, and to compete with Gen Z is not easy. And these people basically they want more freedom, and they don't want any things, because they need freedom, and they're amazing guys, like, very creative, very well versed people. That's the reason for they don't want to leave the things, the block the things, like.
See, like, there is a psychology which I know at some extent. Like, once you reach some stage of life, once you get into a comfort zone, and your mind itself will block you to look for opportunities, look for new thing. because you have already reached that, you don't want to test and try and do something. And again, the age factor itself, normally people tend to get retired at 40 plus or 50
Correct.
plus something. They want to, no, they'll feel that okay, I have done everything, I have achieved something great which is not there in the society, and they don't want to explore something different. That's why they want to be, at the same level. They don't want to experiment. Then what will happen, I have seen a lot of leaders who have a lot of creativity, who can create more value, but still they don't do, because they don't want to take that risk.
Okay.
They want to be more comfortable as he is, going with the status quo. No, they don't want to challenge the status quo. That is how they block themselves first.
Basically, they're blocking their growth.
Exactly, their growth and the next level.
Next,
Okay, and as a leader, we have to question ourselves. Okay, how I am helping my team to succeed? How I am helping my team to succeed? That's the first question. If at all you are helping your team to succeed, are they really growing, or they are there only?
Okay.
If at all they are growing, they're challenging, they are making some difference, you are growing.
You're okay.
You are reaching next level. If at all they are just doing okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just tick the box and going home, then you are also stagnant, they are also stagnant. And again, as a leader, we are here to make difference. Okay, I always ask a common question to most of my colleagues, and wherever I go, whenever I get into such discussions,
Okay.
you should ask who you are. If I ask Basavaraj who you are, you have your own story to tell. Correct, no? If you ask somebody, they have their own story to tell. But before that, you are an individual whom you have surrounded with. Answer is, you are an individual whom you have surrounded with.
Yeah.
Because the people who are surrounding you, they will make a difference in you,
In your life. Okay.
in your entire profession, career, everything. That is why you have to surround yourself with the people who can make difference. Okay, it is a contagious.
Got it.
Correct now. That is how, as a leader, we have to make the difference in people's lives, so that they can create value in the organization, in their personal life, so that they can grow. Then you'll be growing.
Okay.
We should not let people to be there. You have to challenge. Sometimes people feel bad. I have seen a lot of examples. I used to question like left and right and front and back to my colleagues.
May they not be comfortable to answer.
They won't be comfortable. They feel very bad, which I used to feel when boss used to question me.
Okay.
And when he used to push me to some unknown thing, I used to feel bad. Okay, what is this he's doing? He's harassing me. That was the feeling at that time. But now I realize that is the reason today I'm here.
Absolutely agree on that. Yeah.
Because of that uncomfort, I'm here today. Okay, which I want to make my team to go there, face that challenge, face that unknown, so that they can learn from those experiences. They can grow. If your team is growing, if they are growing, and you are growing, that is the mantra.
Okay. As you mentioned, comfort zone, people don't want to come out. Is it because of the age, or is it because of the mindset of the person?
See, I say both.
Both.
Sometimes
How age?
because of the fitness and the various aspects
But
of.
there may not be in a shop floor, right? Like when we talk about senior leader people, they'll be sitting in a cabin, or they'll be. How that going to affect as a age? Maybe that energy will come down because age.
They
matter.
don't want to invest on them. That is the
okay.
first problem. Okay, they don't want to
Maybe
experiment.
the mindset, or like.
The mindset.
Okay.
And again, sometimes various other issues. I have seen some of the great leaders, when I was interacting with them. They openly told, because of my XYZ health issue, I stopped everything.
Okay.
I don't want to take risk. I have got a family. I have got XYZ thing to take care. That is one of the reason. I have seen some great leaders like that, because they don't want to go beyond whatever they have done. That's it. Still, they have a lot of ideas to do, but they don't want. And some other leaders, even though they have everything, they're fit and fine, they have a lot of opportunities, they don't want. They want to be there. Let me be here.
They're happy about
try
their
to
life.
push the wheel. So far, what has happened? Get me retired. That is how things are happening. But now the changes I'm seeing
How is it?
from last 5 to I think 5 to 10 years, if you go back, a lot of young leaders are chairing a lot of senior positions now.
Wow.
You might have seen where the mindset is completely different. They are highly technology driven. They want to do a lot of transformation. They don't want people to say no itself.
Is it good for the organization?
It's really required.
Okay.
See, if you take as a nation itself, we are a growing nation. The growing organization needs a growing people, growing mindset people, where they should really think different every day. They have to contribute differently, and the challenges are different now.
Correct.
And again, being in a human resource, it's not easy. Okay, if at all you're an engineer, you're dealing with a machine, you know in and out. You can just replace a part and fix it. But we are dealing with minds. Each mind has got its own expectation,
Correct.
and again, expectation changes based on the situation and the scenarios where you are dealing with. That's how you have to be prepared well to face the unknown. Because now the young leaders are coming into senior level positions, and again, the people who are really want to make difference are only coming.
Okay.
People just they are coming, they just want to be there, won't come, and again they will not be there for long time. They'll just be there for short time.
Short term. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That is how things are changing. And again, technology is also playing a very crucial role in transforming a lot of the manual roles or manual jobs. Even if you take, you can easily assess an individual by using technology now. Correct, no? So that is how things are changing. A lot of transformations are happening. And I happen to visit multiple, countries in my tenures. I have seen. I used to think like why we are not there, why we are not thinking like this. When I used to get a lot of questions like that.
Okay.
But now I'm feeling proud that we are also thinking like that.
Super.
It's been before 10 years, and now we are also thinking like that. We are far better than
Other countries.
other countries and
Okay.
other things.
That's great.
That is how things are changing. And again, it's a people. Again, the people are really interested to contribute. Because of that, changes are happening.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. And again, equally, the management and the organizations are supporting them to contribute. It goes hand in hand. Or else, if you have a great support, you have everything to contribute, but people are not interested, nothing moves. Everything go hand in hand, then organization grows.
Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah. We talking more on people. That's very to understand. Like, I want to ask you. One of the recent posts of your LinkedIn has gone viral, and I just go through amazing topic you covered, and you mentioned chicken and the fish, right? When we're talking people, let's connect that dot also. Like, could you explain that? What made you to post that on LinkedIn, and that's gone super duper result. I know that it's gone a viral particular post, and it got very good comments or reposts and all. Maybe you continue the same when we talk about people. Let's highlight those. What do you mean by like chicken and a fish? Like,
yeah, it's not a new topic. When I posted that on my LinkedIn, one of my colleague just texted me on WhatsApp.
okay,
From my previous organization.
okay,
Sir used to share this in our meeting
okay,
with laughing emojis. Then I felt okay, yeah. Then after an hour or 2 hours, I just noticed it's been reposted, shared. I started receiving 100 plus comments. Many things happened.
oh, super,
And for my colleagues, the team who has worked with me, for them it's a old story.
okay. I know.
They
Yeah,
have heard
definitely, yeah. Every day,
every day, 6 months
so
back.
many years.
Yeah. But for the society, it's very new.
Okay,
And it's been shared like anything. I received lakhs of impressions and comments, many things. See, it's one thing I want to call out here is everyone has got a common problem. Suppose if you have X thing, I have X thing. If it is common, then you will show interest.
correct,
That frequency matches there.
absolutely.
That's why the problem what I have stated on my LinkedIn, it has become viral because it's everybody's problem.
Yeah, correct.
Everybody are thinking in the same page. Everybody are feeling the same issues. See, when it comes to chicken and fish, okay, now organizations are becoming great poultry farms.
Okay.
If you get into a poultry farm, you can see a noise.
Yeah, correct,
Okay.
correct.
You see a great
Yeah,
noise
yeah.
always 24/7.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, noise will not take you to the expected level. Noise will not make you a more profitable organization. How you have to create a healthy, profitable organization is we need a fish, which will be always on his role, doing it, contributing,
Silently,
creating value for
correct.
the organization where nobody bothered at all. But as a leader, we have got a lot of responsibility to balance both.
Both, okay.
Okay, how are we really taking care of our employees? Who is really contributing to the organization success? Who is really just making noise for laying an egg?
Okay.
Okay, that's very very important. I just connected it into an analogy, which went viral.
No, no, that's really good.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Good,
how
good
it
post
started.
to
Yeah,
read.
yeah.
An amazing thought process. What you have, like.
Yeah, it's not a new one. I think whatever I post, I just connect it to the reality, the current problem, and sometimes what will happen, the people like you, professionals like you, I just converse. I get some thoughts based on the conversation. I just put it into a context with an analogy to share it to the audience, where they feel they'll get some learning out of it, helping a fraternity to learn something out of it. If at all I'm making that difference, that's well and good.
No, absolutely. I think you slowly and become a influence in HR. Like people are follow you and people comment. It's not a easy, sir, because I know so many people. To you creating your own personal brand. That's
Yeah,
very important, and people look at you differently because you give so much of value added for the people. That's what they connect to you very well, and really I appreciate on that what
yeah,
you're doing.
pleasure.
Amazing job.
Yeah, you picked the right word, creating your brand, because you have brand in you.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
very very important.
Okay.
Because I happen to uh, read a book, the brand in you or something, almost 10 years back. You think yes, nowadays we have got a lot of brands in the market. Like if at all you take an example of mineral water.
Correct.
Okay, if you go and if you are thirsty, if you just go to shop, and how do you buy mineral water? Has anybody have you heard anything saying that okay, I want 1 liter mineral water? Hardly 1%.
Used to tell Bisleri kind of.
Normally people just ask for Bisleri.
Okay, that's basically I also know that.
Exactly. That is how the brand that has been established in the minds of the people by making difference. That is how you have to create your own brand.
Correct. Yeah.
And I have felt a lot of time whenever I was just walking around, going somewhere on my personal trip as well. Unknown people come and recognize me and saying that, oh sir, you're Mahantesh, I do follow you, I have read these, that. That gives a different feeling. Okay, and again that will motivate me to contribute and do something differently. And my team, the past team and the current team, again I always take feedback from them. Whenever I write something, I'll just send it to them.
Super.
Hey guys, how do you feel about it? Is there anything I can correct? I can do something here and there. And there are a lot of people, they give positives, negatives, which will help me to shape better.
Absolutely. That's very important.
And again, it's again a social media, it reaches to all corners of the globe. You will be challenged heavily from the experts. Sometimes you have to be ready to respond to them. That's very, very important. That's how your brand plays a crucial role. And that is very, very important. Like the way I have seen your story as well, how you have grown,
Thank you.
how you have built this great organization. That is how it inspires a lot. Okay, and again it's a pleasure to hear such comments from great leaders.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Then, okay. According to you, what is the biggest mistake leaders do while managing a people?
See, leaders make first mistake, they don't take care of their people. They don't take care most of the time, I have seen. And again they will think I'm taking care, but they are not taking care at all. The question mark here is how to take care of people. He has been paid salary, he has his own job responsibility,
Facility, everything is
he
there.
has been given everything, let him do his job and go home.
Correct.
Okay, That is how people think. Actually, how to take care of people is he really growing from his current state to the next level?
You mean to say the professional, the career growth?
Career growth.
Okay, got it.
Is he really growing? Is he really making difference? Is he really motivated enough to take some challenges? Is he ready for the next role? Is he really engaged well? That is how you have to take care of your people. Okay. And I used to tell my team always, now also I tell, if you want to take my job, please take now. I'm very happy to give. I'm doing XYZ things now. Take one X today. I'm very happy to give it to you.
Correct.
So that I can do something which my manager is doing.
Correct.
If at all I'm more comfortable to do XYZ things, you'll be more comfortable there only.
Correct.
Like, I'm very happy to give. I'm very happy to coach and guide you. That is how you have to take care of your people. And again, most of the time, many times I have seen supervisors don't play their responsibilities. Because supervisor has got a crucial role. Supervisor means managers, like hire, train, retain people. Okay, you have to hire right people, train them for the expected level, retain them, and make them to achieve their own
Own goal, yeah.
aspirations. That is how you have to take care. It's not something you give him 10 tasks, let him do 10 tasks for 10 years, and he can claim 10 years experience. That's not the experience. The exposure what he is getting in the 10 year, the aspirations what has been created by his supervisor and in his mind, that makes the difference. That is how you have to take care of your people.
No, this is very, very important point you highlighted. Not only salary or not only the job what they're doing, you need to help them to grow. That's
Yes.
what you have to give more challenges.
Yes.
Like you need to create that kind of situation that how he can be overcome that one.
Yes.
That's very, very important.
That is how it has to be. And initially people may feel bad. Okay. And I want to share an example.
Please, sir.
When I joined an organization, I happened to talk to one of the global director. Then he asked me a question. Okay, you have spent good enough time of 3-4 months in our organization. What is that you want to do in your role? What is that you want to make some difference from the last 30-40 years we are doing? Then I said we have to change our culture. What is that culture? I'll give an example. If at all being a supervisor, you are not available to your people, what they will do? Being a supervisor, if your calendar is blocked for complete 8-10 hours, how they have to perform to the expected level? It's like a kid without a father. Father is there,
But when
is
he
there.
required, yeah.
When there is a need, he's not there at all.
It doesn't work like that, yeah.
Okay. I want people to be available. People means supervisors to be available for their colleagues. They have to spend minimum 60% of their time with their colleagues, with their reportees, so that they can guide them, coach them, mentor them, address some of the critical issues, which will help people to contribute more. Okay, we have to help people to succeed in their current roles. That is very, very important. Then he said, yeah, good question. We have a long way to go. How to do it? Then I said, okay, first thing, we have to make supervisors' roles and expectations clear. Supervisors are thinking their role is to be in meeting rooms and attend some meetings and do something busy and go back. Actually, you have to make their expectation clear, saying that you have to help your team to succeed. You are responsible for your team's success. You are responsible for your team's growth. Then you see the difference. You just make this statement in your next move, then see the difference. Slowly, that statement started, getting into a practical scenario where people started, understanding, sensing the need of coaching, mentoring, and spending time with the employees. That has transformed an organization to next level. That is how you have to identify a right problem at right time. Then normally people take the support from the consultants, XYZ people who will come and do some analysis and give a problem statement. But from there, actual contribution starts actually. You have to identify right problem, and you have to do a regular follow-up to address it. Results are going to be visible. I've seen a lot of such things. We have transformed many things in my past experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, when you talk about culture, like many employee, okay, are present physically in the organization, but mentally they disconnect. Okay.
Yeah.
When you talk about employee engagement, how you create a culture to keep the employee engagement,
Yeah.
like how you get it? Because I understand what I'm telling, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I understand. See, here two things matters, Swaraj. One thing, employees should love to come to office. Should be happy to come to office. Should not feel a burden or should not feel very uncomfortable to come back to office. Should be happy. Oh, today is the time. I have this meeting. I have this task to do. I have this manager to meet. I have this thing to learn. Then you are at the right culture. And again, culture is not something displayed on walls or displayed or
That's
written
true.
on some vision statements in core values, etc. This is how employee experience when he gets into an organization,
Organization, yeah.
how he feels, how he has been taken care, how people are talking to him, how the approaches have been followed during day in day out. That makes all the difference. When it comes to connecting people to the culture, when it comes to people to the expected outcome, you should have right environment where, as a supervisor, again it comes back to the managers itself, we have to create that environment where people are very open enough to challenge,
Challenging. And open to share also. Like,
open to share,
also.
challenge. Suppose if at all there is a better version of a great solution, they should be open. There should be an avenue to share freely.
Got it.
Then people feel happy. Then they are engaged. And there should be an avenue to learn and grow. There should be an equally reward and recognition for the small things, small milestones. Then people will be engaged. And engagement is a right topic to discuss. Most of the time we have seen employee engagement is not something, as we discussed in our previous discussions, it is not only a celebration or something like that. How you engage an employee in various aspects. Are you really giving him a feedback? Are you really coaching him, mentoring him, easy learning, easy growing? That is how we are engaging. If you are engaging an employee, then culture is also built in the organization. No need to worry at all. Organization will flow like anything.
We talking about culture, we talk about employee engagement, and more on people things. Sometimes what happen, people naturally resist change. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And how does a leader create a transformation without creating any fear?
Yeah, it's a great question. Most of the time, people face that resistance for change.
Okay.
Why? Because they don't know the better state. They don't have that vision for the better stage.
Okay.
Correct. Now they are very comfortable with the current thing. They are getting whatever they want. But when you want them to change, they should know where he has to be.
Okay.
What is the better state?
Means as a leader, you should know the person where he has to reach next.
Yes.
Okay.
Leader role here is to connect him to the what is going to happen after this change.
Got it.
What he is going to get, what is that better state. The vision of that better state makes all the difference. And again here there is one more question comes. The person who is staying there for a long time, he should have that aspiration to change,
Okay.
the dissatisfaction with the current stage. He should have that dissatisfaction, and he should have the desire to change. Then if leader connects him to that desire, what is going to happen, what is the better vision, what is the better future, definitely there won't be any resistance. He'll take it very positively, will change. Normally we tend into a question, okay, there will be a resistance, there will be always a problem if at all we get into this kind of expectation. That is wrong. If you make them uncomfortable with the current position, whatever they are doing, if you show them the right thing where they will achieve something by this change, then you show them the path. People, they feel very happy to change themselves. I've seen a lot of
But
results.
maybe
like-
they feel that, okay, why he is cornering me? Why is I? pointing at me, something like fear will be there, right? Always.
It's not a fear.
Okay.
The approach a leader is taking that makes people to feel like that.
Hmm.
Okay. The approach, the way of communication, the way of connect, that makes people to feel, pursue different, things like whatever you have mentioned. If you are approaching with the right, expectation, with the right thing, showing them the right vision, definitely people take it positively. Correct, no?
Hmm.
I've seen many things. It depends on the approach of a leader, and again clarity on the future,
Got it.
where he is going to end up by this change. Then things will change. For example, if you see now technology, now AI is
Yeah,
coming.
correct. Yeah.
Okay, a lot of scarcity in
Hot
the
topic. Yeah.
market. A lot of people are feeling, oh, many people are losing job. It's going to make a lot of difference in professional everywhere. It's not a big thing. If at all you are changing with the AI, there is no need to worry at all. Upgrade yourself, align to the AI expectation, change yourself. You'll be a better person. If at all you are scared, you don't want to learn anything, then you will be outdated. Okay, you might have seen television. We used to watch in our childhood, like there'll be two
Drawer
doors.
like. Yeah.
You have to open like
Correct.
this
Correct.
and watch a television. If at all anybody comes and gives you on free of cost, who will take it?
Oh, no.
Nobody. We want a thin, slim,
Correct.
very what I say, less space consuming device which we can enjoy. We want that device.
Correct.
That is how you have to upgrade, elevate yourself, reach to the expectation of the organization, society, then you'll be there in the market. That we have to show it to an individual. This is the change, RL this is going to happen. Then people will take it positively. They will only come back to you proactively saying that, sir, please tell me what I have to do, how I have to learn. I give an example. I used to tell to a lot of professionals, every 6 months do your SWOT analysis. That will help you to become better version of yourself. Work on your strength. What is your weakness? What are your threats? What are your opportunities? Every 6 months, because it's not one-time activity.
Correct.
Because every 6 months it is changing. If at all you are thinking every month is very, very crucial nowadays. That is how the world is going very fast.
Correct.
If at all you are showing a better state, better vision, there won't be resistance.
Correct. Good. Okay, I understand. Like, yeah, when you, okay, when you empower other people, when you build a team. Now, my next question will be like, what separates a team that supply works together from a truly high performance team?
See, I have a statement where I don't know where I have read this. People should get confused by seeing your team. They should feel uncomfortable to identify who is a real leader. That is how you should
Build a team.
build a team. That is
And
how
you mean to say every person has a leader in this?
everybody is a leader.
Leader in the group. Okay.
Okay, that's not easy. You have to invest your time as a supervisor on every individual, because every individual has got their own strengths, their own weakness. How you are converting those weakness to a strength, how you are creating those strengths to a new opportunities. Okay, then if at all you are investing on everyone, everyone is taking it positively, then no need to worry. The team will take care of everything. Your absence should not be felt, because there is a team to take care. That is how the team plays, the team working together, the collaboration, the team in an organization. Hypo team, the high potential.
High
team.
performance team. Okay. But how you identify?
Again, investment of your time.
Okay.
You have to invest your time.
That is the beauty of the leader, right? Who will
Yes.
identify.
You have to invest your time. And again, if at all
You have a leader that much of time in our organization.
you have to make yourself available. That is the role
Don't
of a
you think
leader.
that they have other roles also in the organization, not only people focus team or people? Like, let's say as a HR leader, you have other things like you need to grow business also. See, earlier HR means only the policy or paperwork,
Yeah.
and now the HR has totally changed from last so many years, and you become a part of the business growth, right? Leader.
Yes, yes.
You have that responsibility. You need to develop a team. How you identify, like how you manage yourself?
See, Two, three things are very, very important. First thing is how yourself you are available to people and the business, and how your team is contributing to the business success. As you rightly mentioned, now HR is changing to a business partnering.
Correct.
You should understand the business. You should earn a chair in business. Okay, the decisions should involve a HR as well. That is how you have to earn that credibility in an organization. Equally, your team should be aligned to the business expectation. Not only the HR policies or procedures are driving day in day out transactions, how they are helping the business to achieve more results. You can just, I used to ask a question to my colleagues. Do you know what are the top three problems, the manufacturing problems in this month? Have you attended any manufacturing meeting? What are the top quality notifications they are facing this month? How are you helping being a HR partner to come out of those problems? Means this is how you have to connect your HR to a business. Then equally your team starts thinking differently. Oh, let me try like this. Let me contribute like this. Then the things will change. That's how the business partnering starts from there. And equally, your team should learn and unlearn and relearn the things which are happening day in day out in HR. Not the same equation
Got it.
fits for everything. They have to learn something today, they have to unlearn something, they have to relearn something which is really expected for the day. Then the team equally does it deliberately, then it's going to be high potential.
What is the one leadership lesson you learned the hard way from last your 20 years of experience?
Yeah, a lot of lessons because I happen to work with great leaders
Okay.
and great mentors, and I happen to talk to a lot of influential speakers, many people. One thing I learned in hard way is how to connect your people to the expected outcome. Most of the time, I think you might have seen in your clients' interactions, they will expect something, we go with some other options. Similar way, like in HR as well, I'll be expecting something, but they will come out with some other
Something
solution.
else, yeah.
Okay, connecting people to the outcome is very, very important. You have to show them the outcome first. Okay, by doing this XYZ, I'm going to achieve this. If at all they are clear on this X thing, definitely you will be on the right path. I learned it very hard way because initially I used to fail, not a fail. I used to be a little bit confused to connect people to the expected outcome because it used to take a lot of time to achieve that outcome. That is the one thing I learned hard way through my experience, and definitely it takes its own time because we'll not learn all these things in our academics. It comes with the experience, exposure, and the opportunity we get. That is how which has taken me now to this stage, connecting people to the expected outcome.
But don't you think that when you have an expectation with the team, you going to block their ideas or the creativity what you expect from them?
See, here I'm not setting how they are going to do it. I'm just telling them what is expected outcome.
Okay. This is outcome what you're looking from them.
Yeah, this is what I want. I'll leave it to the how part to them so that they can think differently. They can do on their own way to achieve that.
Okay.
See, if at all you are telling you have to do like this to achieve this, means that is the blockage.
Acha.
If you are giving them a freedom, saying that I want this is what I want, how portion is not defined, they can do whatever, however they want. That makes the difference here,
Got it.
which will help because again, as we discussed, each individual is different. He can perform on his own way to achieve that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Okay. And now, based on your experience, like if you want to give 3 pro tips for upcoming HR professionals only, what are those 3 tips?
That's a great question. So there are a lot of great veterans or seniors who have came and given the tips.
Correct.
I just want to share my experience, which I have seen. First thing I want, believe in yourself.
Okay.
First thing is believe in yourself. You are the person to make difference, not anybody, not your mentor, colleagues, organization, anything. Believe in yourself. You can do, you can perform, you can do better every day. That makes you a go person. Second thing, continuous learning. Still we are learning, being in this HR journey so far. Still I feel I have to learn, I have to do something, I have to learn from here and there are many things to unlearn as well. The continuous learning is the mantra. Third thing, I want people to always look for a challenging assignments which they have not even seen, which they have not even experimented, which they have not even decided at all. Most of the time people think, okay, there is an opportunity. They will always think, still I'm not ready, I don't know this, I don't know that. Take that opportunity, go there, face the unknown. That will help you to become better version.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That will help you to think differently. Okay, these are the three
That is
things.
the difference between other people and the person who take the challenges.
Exactly. That will help an individual to, that will be open a different window itself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Correct, no?
Ag-
That's how the
100%.
risk you have to take. Again, the calculated risk.
Yeah.
And be cautious of the consequences. Then definitely, if at all you are learning, you are believing yourself, grabbing the opportunities, nobody will stop you. That is how people have to take and learn, unlearn, relearn, and grow yourself.
Great. Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, I think the first point, the tips what you given, believe in yourself. That's my favorite things. I that's one of the things I follow.
Yeah, great.
Very important. If you ask me, if you don't have a believe in yourself, and it's nothing going to happen in your life. That's what's very important.
Yes. Most of the time, if at all you have an offer or you have an opportunity, if you share it to your friend, they will tell 100 reasons. No, that organization is like this, that there is a problem, here is the problem. See, tomorrow, who is going to face that problem? Whether it's you or your friends or your colleagues who are giving those information. You, if at all you are confident, go ahead.
Correct.
Take that. And everything is positive, your mind is positive. Again, it's a great magic box. Whatever you feed,
That only give.
that will come as an outcome.
Correct.
If at all you are feeding a negative thoughts, your negative aura will get generated and you will become a negative version. Feed the positive thought, be confident, believe in yourself, go ahead. Nobody will stop you.
Correct.
You are going to be great.
Superb.
Yeah.
Great, sir. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your knowledge here. And you've given a lot of about like people's engagement, culture, L&D, really how to empower other people, like others, then how to build a team, how to take care of a person when you join an organization. There's a lot of we discuss, and thank you so much for time. And it's been great last 50 plus minutes, the conversation what we have. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you,
so much
Basaraj.
for-
Thanks for this great opportunity. And sorry to make you wait for 3-4 months. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
And,
worth waiting for me.
Yeah,
Don't
and
worry.
again, it's a great conversation. And truly, I am inspired by your journey itself.
Thank you so
The way,
much.
because I have seen you from last 20 years, the way how you have grown as an individual. And again, it's a great initiative. You're adding value to the society by connecting leaders, their thoughts, and definitely it will help a lot of youngsters, young HR leaders. And still, I'm learning. And thanks for this opportunity and wishing you the best.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank you
so much.
so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Please accept
My
our
pleasure.
sustainable gift hamper
Thank
by
you.
Rafter.
Thank you.
Here are my 3 takeaway from this episode. The number 1 is engagement. Something I understand today, like how you going to take employee engagement, the time of you join the first day to the last day of his organization, the first 30 days and 60 days and 90 days. It's very critical that the employee can stay back your organization or he can planning to move to outs. That's very important to understand how you want to keep engagement employee and how can you invest time and energy on the new person. That's very important. This is what I first takeaway from my side this episode. The second one is career growth. It's very important to give career growth for any employee in the organization, because Some people come with a big dream. They want to develop their career in a particular company or particular profession. But how are you going to help them? How are you going to empower them? How are you going to handle them? How are you going to do training and development? That's very, very important to help career growth. So many people are leave the job because they're not happy about only the salary what they're going to get, because they don't get that kind of opportunity in the organization to grow themselves out. That's what it's very, very important for any organization to take care of the employees of professional growth or career growth. And third one is SWOT analysis. It's very important, something I understand recently that HR people also work on that. Strength, weakness, opportunity and threat, very, very important, because as per his, every 6 months they do SWOT analysis, sitting with the team, understanding what they're doing, what they're going, what are the problem going to face, what are the threats are there, what are the new opportunity there for next 6 months or now, and what are the strength or what are the weakness, how can we overcome. They do a lot of brainstorming session with the team. It's very important too, because once you start doing this one, you become so transparent and everyone start opening up, that they start sharing their feedback, they start sharing their stories, and it's become very close, and the culture kind of things you're going to build within the team is amazing, and people there to support any way in any kind of a situation that's going to build. That's what it's very important to have a SWOT analysis every 6 months. These are my 3 takeaways from this episode. If you like this episode, please do subscribe and share with your professional friends. See you in the next episode.